Education is a risky business. In a court of law, schools are held to the highest level of safety and supervision. A lawsuit can cost your district millions of dollars that would otherwise be invested in the classroom. Your actions can help prevent this from happening. This brief overview is intended to help you to be aware of key requirements and problematic conditions so you can avoid civil litigation and keep kids safe. Remember, if you have any questions, please contact your supervisor immediately. Number 1. If you see something, say something. You are the eyes and ears of the district and a mandated reporter. If you suspect a child is the victim of abuse or neglect, by law, you must immediately report it to Child Protective Services or the local police department. Failure to report may result in jail time, fines, and loss of your credentials. Keenan's Abuse Prevention Center can provide you with the resources you need to ensure you have the proper training. Number 2. Create personal and professional boundaries between yourself and your students. Students are minors, children in the eyes of the law. No matter what the age difference, they are not your peers and are not to be treated as equals or friends. Don't friend them on social media, invite them to parties, or text or call them individually. Eliminate activities and behavior that may result in inappropriate behavior or perception of same, such as hugging and physical contact. Avoid being alone with a student when others are unable to see you at all times. This includes on school property, in a motor vehicle, or off campus. Number 3. Appropriate relationships with other staff. Use judgment and discretion in your relationships with your coworkers. Sexual harassment, bullying, or unlawful discrimination is not to be tolerated. Report all such behavior to the principal or district office. Proper investigation and follow-up is critical for the district to address the issue and mitigate legal liability. Some districts may have policies in place regarding coworkers dating, especially between supervisors and their subordinates. When in doubt, refer to your HR department. Be smart about social media. You can be found liable for things that you say and do online, even if it's off campus or seemingly unrelated to work. Number 4. Classroom and workplace safety. Make sure all windows are unobstructed and doors are open and unlocked. Furniture should be arranged in such a way that it does not hinder access or vision into the room. If someone makes a complaint to you about workplace violations or conditions, or if you are aware of a potential hazard, report it immediately to the principal or district office. Number 5. Student supervision. When you are tasked with student supervision, take it seriously. When students are in your care, custody, and control, you legally assume the same rights, duties, and obligations of a parent. Keep all children in sight. Do not leave small children unattended. Check the area for hazards. Stay focused on the students. Don't get distracted by emails, social media, or extensive conversations. Extinguish any roughhousing or inappropriate behavior. Number 6. Student discipline and communication. Be aware of proper disciplinary procedures. Avoid physical contact such as grabbing or hitting. Differing opinions, culture, and religious practices are to be tolerated as long as they are not disruptive to the classroom. However, be sure not to editorialize. Keep your comments to the prescribed curriculum. Number 7. Student transportation. Avoid using any transportation service that is not sponsored by the district. When driving on school business, stay focused. Don't drive distracted. Put your phone away. Familiarize yourself with the proper drop-off and pick-up safety procedures in parking lots or areas where there is heavy traffic, such as bus stops. Drop off and pick up at authorized locations only. Always check to make sure the vehicle is empty at the end of the day. Number 8. Athletics. Make sure all waivers, assumption of risk forms, and medical restrictions are signed and on file. Use all standard and appropriate protective gear. Follow the rules of the game and don't change anything that increases risk of harm. If you suspect a student may have sustained a concussion, remove them from play immediately. Concussion tests can be administered from the sidelines. Don't refer them to a third party without testing them first. Number 9. Contracts, agreements, and waivers. Be sure to obtain signed facilities use agreements from any group or person using district facilities. These agreements should contain language that places liability for any and all claims on the user. Don't sign anything that obligates the district to do anything unless you have been expressly authorized to do so by the district. Don't waive any rights of the district or its insurer without express written authorization. Number 10. District policies and procedures. Be sure to read and familiarize yourself with all district policies, especially those pertaining to child safety and workplace discrimination. It could impact the resources you have available to you should you be accused of acting negligently, or worse, intending to harm or injure others. The district has a legal obligation to use all reasonable care in the hiring, training, and supervision of its employees, and will generally defend and indemnify you against allegations of negligence while in the course and scope of your employment. Acts you know to be illegal, against district policy, or outside your scope of employment may not have such protection. For additional information on school and classroom safety, please refer to the following: your HR department, supervisor, or risk manager, Keenan Safe Schools online courses, your Keenan account manager, and state and local government resources. Thank you for your time. We hope these tips will help you have a safe and productive school year.